Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge 4, which is a weekly prompt challenge hosted by Amy at Crafty Cat, where each Monday she draws 2 prompts and you're to make 2 pieces of ephemera using each of the prompts, with the ideal being that at the end of the 25 weeks, you will have 50 pieces of ephemera build up in your stash that you can use in future projects. So the prompts she drew this week were Golden Book and Spring. So we're going to make a couple of pieces for that, and I'm actually using a Golden Book image for both of my pieces this week, and both of them also could be used in a spring journal. So I'm kind of doubling up this week, but I think it'll turn out cute. So my favorite by a long shot children's illustrator is Eloise Wilkins, and she does a ton of, or did a ton of, images for Little Golden Books. Probably she's most famous for her portrayal of children. And so both of the images I have picked are a couple of the drawings that she has done for Golden Books. And I'm going to start with this adorable little girl. And I'm going to make what could be either a journal cover or a page in a journal. And this is just a piece of scrapbook paper by My Mind's Eye. And I've cut it down to be page size, but of course it could also be a topper. So I just cut it to size and folded it in half, and I'm gonna leave it like this now, because I don't know if I want to, at this point, use it as a page or if I want to use it as a cover. So we're gonna leave ourselves some options. And then I fussy cut around the image of the girl. And I have some little die cut flowers that are by 49 in Market that I'm going to put on there. And a couple other little pieces. I've got a butterfly and a piece of a dolly and a label. And then I have this piece of scrapbook paper just as a coordinating color, and I'm going to put some of it behind her as well. So let's figure out how I want to do this here. I'm thinking that I want to just kind of tear this piece so that I have some of it behind her. Do I want it this way or this way? I think I want it this way. So let me get my tear ruler over here. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day here. It's gonna rain, I think, later. But it's warm, so that's always good. Let's tear the top, and then I'm not going to worry about the bottom. We're going to put it all the way to the bottom so it doesn't need to be torn. I could go a little smaller here. so you can see some of the orange behind it. Something like that. This is going to be pretty clean compared to what I normally do, but I think in this instance, with this image, that's going to work well. Okay, now I want this little piece of doily, I think, to go between the two. And kind of hanging off the edge, kind of like that. And then I'm going to put my label and stuff down here to kind of, I'll scoot this up, just kind of break up that straight line. And then my flowers are going to go over here. All right, so the doily will go down first. Get my glue book. Get my sleeves out of the way. Try not to gouge up my glue stick on this doily. Okay, and then we're going to put down our green. Now I've got one of my hairs in there. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, got glue on the front. Okay, and then we're going to put our girl down, but I'm going to get a new, flip that over so I don't get glue on her face. Okay, and I'm not going to put anything on this label right now. Since I don't know exactly where it's going yet. But at some point I will stamp something on there, I'm sure. Alright, and then for our flowers, I don't need all of that. something like that. I'm going to use art glitter glue for that. I could use this piece as well and make it come kind of over that way. These are both going to be fairly simple makes. Haven't used my art glitter glue yet today, so it's probably not going to come out. If I can pick these up, there we go. I'm quiet. I'm concentrating. If you can hear noise, it's Lily in the floor snoring. She'd rather nap than craft. Alright, and then I'm going to take this little butterfly. And I'm going to put this on her hat. Alright, so there is that one. Like I said, fairly easy for that. Once I find a journal that I'm going to use it in, I can then determine, whether I want it to be the cover. I think it would be an adorable cover. Or if I want it as an actual page. Excuse me, in the journal. And if I decide I wanted a page, then what I'll do is I'll cover the inside of this, or at least this portion, with a couple of pockets or something like that, and then ink it up, probably, because that's too white, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? At some point, maybe I'll do a really clean journal with no distressing. Probably not, but maybe. Alright, so there's that one. So the other one is for spring. And again, I have another adorable image by Eloise. And this one, I need to trim this card just a little bit. I'm going to make a pocket out of it. Mark that with a pencil so I can trim it down. Where is my pencil? There you are. Trim it down just a little bit. And this is just a card that I got in a pack of botanical print or botanical ephemera, and it has like all kinds of different like journal cards in it, and I can't remember if this is 49 in Market or if it's somebody else, but it's just, oops, a card, like a journal card. So it is going to be the back of my tag, or pocket, and then this is going to be the actual pocket that goes on it, and I'm going to put a thumb notch, I think, just barely in the top of it, and I hope this is going to cut okay. We're going to hold our breath, and I'm going to do it just barely because I don't want it to cut the image, but just enough to indicate that there's a pocket there. And I got it. Need to trim it just a little bit, but I'm going to glue it and then trim it off, I think. I'm going to glue 3 sides, if I can stay on my paper with the glue. Alright, and let's cut just that little snippet off. Looking for my big scissors. I was putting lace on the edges of my puppy dog journal while I was watching TV last night, and so they were in my little work basket that I take downstairs. Alright, and then again I have some little flowers that I'm going to put down here, and I have when I watched Amy's video yesterday, she did one of her pieces had one of her frogs on it, and it reminded me that I had some of those frogs left too. So I am going to put this little guy down here. Just to add a little something to the picture. And this is from her croaked paper pack. And I have videos for both the croaked and the toad one on my channel, because I did journals with both of those kits. They're both so cute. Ribbit. I think one of them's called Ribbit and one of them's called Croaked, but I can't remember for sure. Put some glue on these little stimmies. there is that. Now I have just a postcard, digital, and I think I got these from Rachel at Roxy Creations. And I have a stamp that has a dandelion on it. And so I thought I would put that stamp on here just to kind of tie it in with the pocket. I'm going to back it because this is just printed on copy paper. And I think I may put a brighter stamp on here. I think I have some with some butterflies that are not real, they're faux stamps. Let me get it back first, then we'll look while it's kind of drying. That's a tab I'm going to put on the postcard so you can pull it out. All right, let me get my stamp little pack here. I'm thinking maybe a yellow one. Is that the one I want? I think it is. That one would work too. Oh, let's go with the yellow. See if I can make this look a little more like a stamp here. I'm just kind of moving my paper a little bit to kind of give it a rough edge. I am going to ink around that just to get the remainder of the white. Alright, so glue that on, and then we'll put another postmark over top so it looks like it's been canceled as well. Started to say, what did I do with my ink pad? I just had it. Okay, so there we go. There's our little postcard. We're going to ink around it. I am going to ink around this whole thing because I think that it needs it because the postcard is not white. So just to kind of tie it together a little bit. Now, do I want... Yeah, I think I want the butterfly to go up that way, so I'm going to put the tab on this side. Okay, now let's ink around this outside card. I don't know how well the ink okay. So then our journal card will go right down in there. It's back so somebody can write on it. And that'll go right like that. So there is my spring ephemera. And here is my little golden book ephemera. So both of those really easy makes, but really cute and adaptable, I think, pieces of ephemera for future journals. You know, I think, like I said, both of these could be used in the spring journal. You could use, you know, both of them in a children's journal. Or if you're doing a little golden books journal, obviously, you could use both of those. So that's it. And I am going to be going back and putting finishing touches on my little dog journal, which is this one. And I'm so pleased with the way that it has come out. I've got a couple of stamps to do and a couple of pockets, and it will be finished. And I'll do a complete flip through when I'm done and post it to my channel. But it is just turned out so cute, I think. So be looking for that. It will be soon. Probably this evening. I'll try to get the video out and then have it listed sometime shortly after that. But it's really cute, guys. Really like it. So that's that. I'm going to finish this one and go on to the next one. I think I told you all in a video earlier this week, I'm working on 3 journals right now. So, yeah, I'm excited to get this one done and listed and move on to the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you back tomorrow for I Saw It on Pinterest. Until then, everybody have a good evening. Bye.